Hi students, I'm Professor Fatima and I'm going to be your instructor for Reading Vocabulary 2, Spring 2022. I'd like to take some time to introduce you to our Blackboard course site. Start by going to the main Blackboard site and find our course, Reading Vocabulary 2. And here you can see our course banner with a stack of books, and you can see the content area. My Blackboard course site looks a little bit different than yours because I am the instructor, but let me go into the student view so you can see. By the way, everybody, I hope you're watching this on a full screen with the subtitles on if you want, just so that you can read everything that I'm saying, and with the full screen so that you can see everything clearly. So here you can see what's called the content area in blue. And when you arrive in Blackboard, you arrive at announcements. And any announcements I make will be posted here. All announcements are also sent to your email address. Everybody should be using an ACC email address. If you have not yet activated your ACC email account, check your email and look for the link I sent you to show you how to do that. Everybody must use an ACC email account to communicate with me and for this class. So, what do we have in the content area? After announcements, you see Intro to Blackboard course, and that is actually where you can find this video. Below that, you have information about our textbook and syllabus. Here is a little picture of our textbook and the title. Notice that it is the 5th edition and that you can get a used or new textbook. The course syllabus is also here. We are going to go over the course syllabus together on the first day. But this is our textbook, basically. So you don't have to read the syllabus yet, but you can take a look if you want. Here you can find our Zoom meeting info, including the link to join and the passcode in case you're asked for it. Below Zoom meeting info, you'll find coursework. Coursework is the most important link in your content area. Let me exit the preview and show you what coursework usually looks like. There's nothing there yet, but coursework is where you'll find your assignments. So for every day we have a class, I post the assignments, including the homework that is due for the next class meeting. So every time we have a class, you'll check coursework for the homework. I also post any handouts that I give out in class attached here. So for example, if you look here, all of these are attachments, and you can get any of these attachments as well as look at the homework in coursework. So remember, coursework is the most important place to look on our Blackboard course site. The second most important place to look is journals. Every week we have a journal assignment based on our textbook readings. So you'll find the journal assignment here. So for example, you have a journal question, and in order to respond, you go to Create Journal Entry. You see this? Create Journal Entry. And notice that the question doesn't appear here. So you can either copy paste it here or just remember it because it's not a long question. But you will respond to your journal here. And then when you're done with your journal, you hit Post Entry. Click on Post Entry, and that submits your journal to me so that I can see it and check it. And in addition to our journals, we will have weekly quizzes as well as a midterm and final exam. And all quizzes can be found here in exams. You can't see them yet. You'll be able to see them as I assign them. We also have a discussion board where we will sometimes have assignments. And basically, you will follow the instructions and click on the forum. And then you can read the post and follow the instructions. Usually, you'll be asked to respond to another student. So you would hit reply and respond here. So basically, coursework, journals, and exams are what we will be using very regularly. We will sometimes use discussion board, and we'll also sometimes use ESL library. So let me go into the student preview for ESL library. Okay, let's try that again. I'm asking everybody to join our class site on ESL library. You'll click here. Once you have your ACC email address, please join using your ACC email. So you'll create an account, and our class code is here, and you will join ACC. You will join using your ACC email address in ESL library, because although we will use our textbook for nonfiction readings, and I will give you all of our fiction readings, you don't have to buy anything for those. We'll do some extra readings on ESLlibrary.com. In addition to ESLlibrary.com, I'm going to ask that everybody join our Google Classroom site. And I'll show you more about that in the future, but I just wanted to show you that really quickly. So we'll also have a Google Classroom site to do some assignments, reading vocabulary 2, and we have some assignments associated with our fiction readings. So we have our textbook, we have our fiction readings that I will give you, we have some readings on ESLlibrary.com, and we'll also have some activities on Google Classroom. And don't worry if that's a lot of information. I will help you getting set up with everything. Our textbook has a textbook companion site. Let me show that to you. So our textbook has flashcards and a glossary for each chapter. as well as the audio track for each reading. So you can listen to each reading we do. So you can find our textbook companion site by going to Blackboard and finding the link in the content area. I also have some extra things here just for you, like grammar videos, extra spelling help, if you want to review the parts of speech. So you can just explore this on your own, but it's just extra things that are not covered in our class, but which you might be interested in. For example, how to pronounce a plural ES ending, right? Below that, you'll find all of our Blackboard tools. You can explore that if you want. And then you have the section on Blackboard, which is called My Grades. My Grades is where you can see where I post your grades. And so you can check your grades regularly and follow how you're doing in class. The weighted total amount would be your grade adding everything up you've done so far. And at the end of the course, your final grade will be based on the weighted total. You also have a journal grade, and you have other grades based on your assignments here. And I'll talk more about how the grades work when I introduce the syllabus. Finally, I have a link to ACC's online tutoring. So you have to log in to that using your ACC login credentials, and you can arrange to meet with a tutor if you want. It can be about my class, or it can be about any other class or any topic that you want within ESL. And there are special ESL tutors there to help you. So I put that link there for you if you're interested. So back to announcements. This is our Blackboard course site. And I'll ask once again, what is the most important part on our Blackboard course site to check regularly? It is in the content area, and it is coursework, where you see our daily activities and assignments. Anyway, it was nice to show you our Blackboard course site, and I'm looking forward to meeting you soon.